Let's talk about Wales, the UK's best-kept secret, tucked away on the western edge of the island, where rolling green hills meet wild coastlines and ancient legends seem to linger in the mist. Most people think of London's bustle or Scotland's highlands, but Wales? It's the underdog, the land of dragons, castles, and a language that looks like a Scrabble accident. Here, sheep outnumber people, and every hill seems to have a story. For many, Wales is a mystery. Is it part of England? Nope. It's its own proud country with a culture all its own. Do they speak English? Yes, but also Welsh, a language that sounds like it was invented by elves, full of musical lilt and impossible consonants. Wales has more castles per square mile than anywhere else in the world, and myths that feel like they could come true any rainy afternoon. From Arthurian legends to tales of dragons, the past is always close at hand. It's the wild heart of the UK, where history is literally the mountain you're hiking on. Every path winds through centuries, and every summit offers a view that makes you feel like you've stepped into a fantasy novel. The Welsh are fiercely proud of their heritage, their language, and their ability to wear wool in July. Community runs deep here, and traditions are celebrated with music, poetry, and a good laugh, rain or shine. Their flag? A massive red dragon. That's cooler than any stripes or stars. It's a symbol of resilience, fire, and a little bit of magic, just like Wales itself. Wales isn't just a place to visit, it's a place to experience. Taste the cakes, like Bara Brith, rich with fruit and tradition. Hear the wind as it whistles around a 1,000-year-old castle, carrying stories from long ago. Maybe it's overlooked because of the weather or those impossible place names, like Llanfairpwll Gwyngyl Gogarich Verndrabu Lenticilio Gogogok. Just reading it is an adventure in itself. Yes, that's real. Try saying it after a pint and you'll fit right in with the locals, who are always ready with a warm welcome and a good story. But that's the charm. You have to earn Wales, brave the rain, get a little lost on winding roads, and maybe learn a word with more L's than seems possible. It's all part of the adventure. The reward? Absolutely worth it. From windswept cliffs to cozy pubs, Wales is a place that stays with you. Let's dive in. Wales is obsessed with castles, over 600 of them, more per square mile than anywhere in Europe. Every 20 minutes, you'll stumble on another fortress, each with its own personality and bloody history. These aren't Disney castles. They're rugged, built for war, and full of stories. Many were built by King Edward I to keep the Welsh in check, awkward, but they look fantastic. From imposing Carnarvon and Conwy to romantic ruins like Raglan, each castle is unique. Some perch on cliffs, others hide in green valleys, all haunted by history, and maybe a few ghosts. Walking these battlements, you feel the past, archers, bards, and echoes of ancient battles. It's a history buff's paradise and an Instagrammer's dream. Just remember, cobblestones and rain don't mix. Wear good shoes. Wales, where every hill hides a fortress and every stone tells a tale. Ready for some castle hopping? Let's go. Let's zoom in on Conwy Castle, a medieval masterpiece built by Edward I. This isn't just any old pile of stones, it's a fortress that stood tall for over 700 years, guarding the gateway to North Wales and witnessing centuries of history unfold. 8 massive towers rise above the landscape, offering dramatic views in every direction. The town walls, stretching for nearly a mile, are so well preserved you can still walk their entire length today, just as medieval guards once did. Step inside and it's so well preserved you half expect a knight to ask for the Wi-Fi password. Sunlight streams through ancient windows, casting shadows where royalty and soldiers once paced. But Conwy isn't just a castle, it's a walled town, wrapped in stone and history. The walls encircle a maze of narrow streets, cozy homes, and hidden corners waiting to be explored. Climb the spiral stairs for a workout with a reward, panoramic views of the Snowdonia Mountains and the sparkling estuary. Walk the mile-long walls for a bird's-eye look at everything from bustling markets to peaceful gardens. And don't miss the smallest house in Great Britain, just 6 feet wide and 10 feet tall. It's quirky, it's charming, and it's guaranteed to make you smile and maybe feel grateful for your own living space. Conwy is alive with energy, pubs buzzing with laughter, shops filled with local treasures, and a harbor perfect for grabbing fish and chips while watching the boats come and go. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site for good reason, a blend of epic history, breathtaking scenery, and irresistible charm that draws visitors from around the world. The past feels close here. Every weathered stone and mossy battlement has a story to tell, echoing with the footsteps of those who came before. It's the kind of place that sticks with you, lingering in your memory long after you've left, like a legend whispered on the wind. Just watch your step on those walls, especially after a pint at the local pub. Those narrow paths are not for the faint of heart. Conwy is living proof that the oldest things can be the most impressive, standing strong through the ages and inspiring awe in everyone who visits. Ready for more adventures? Conwy's stories are just the beginning. Onward to the next chapter. If Conwy is the bodyguard, Caernarfon Castle is the monarch. Grand, intimidating, and built to impress. Edward II wanted a fortress that echoed the power of Rome, so he built Caernarfon with colored stone bands and polygonal towers. It's where he made his son the first Prince of Wales, a tradition that continues today. Stand in the courtyard where royalty was crowned and feel the weight of history. Explore the maze of walls, towers, and the Eagle Tower with its epic views over the Menai Strait. Inside, museums and exhibitions bring the castle's story to life. Caernarfon is more than stone. It's a symbol of both conquest and Welsh endurance. On a misty day, it's brooding and mysterious. In the sun, it glows. The town is vibrant, with Welsh spoken everywhere. A place built to suppress Welsh culture, now embraced as a national treasure. It's complicated, beautiful, and unmissable. Next stop, the Wild Coast. Let's talk coast. Wales has some of the world's most spectacular shoreline. The Wales Coast Path circles the entire country, 870 miles of cliffs, coves, and windswept beaches. You'll find hidden villages, headlands blasted by Atlantic winds, and of course sheep everywhere. The weather? Expect everything. Sun, fog, rain, and gales, sometimes all in one afternoon. The coast is alive with wildlife, puffins, seals, dolphins, and more. It feels wild and untouched, a place where nature rules. And the sheep? They're the real locals, perched on impossible cliffs, judging your hiking skills. As you climb, they'll watch you with that look. You call that climbing? The Welsh coast is dramatic, raw, and humbling. It's a place to feel small and alive. Bring your boots, your sense of adventure, and maybe a raincoat. Ready for the best bit? Let's head to Pembrokeshire. For the ultimate Welsh coast, go to Pembrokeshire, home to the UK's only coastal national park. Think jagged cliffs, golden beaches, and water so blue you'll forget you're in Wales, until the cold spray hits. The Pembrokeshire Coast Path is 186 miles of pure drama, but you can just hike a section. Don't miss St. Govan's Head with its ancient chapel built into the cliffs. Legend says the steps change number each way. Offshore Scomer Island is a puffin paradise. Thousands of birds totally unbothered by humans. It's like stepping into a nature documentary. The weather can turn in a heartbeat. Sun, fog, rain. But that's the adventure. Pack waterproofs, check the tides, and embrace the wildness. When the sun shines, the cliffs and sea are breathtaking. Pembrokeshire is magical, rugged, and unforgettable. It's Wales at its wildest. Now let's talk legends. Wales is soaked in myth. Its very soil seems to breathe stories, and every stone and stream has a tale to tell. These stories are as much a part of the land as the mountains themselves, shaping the way people see the world around them. The Mabinogion is a collection of wild, ancient tales, epic adventures passed down through generations, echoing with the voices of bards. Within its pages you'll find giants striding across the hills, magical women weaving fate, enchanted boars charging through the woods, and mysterious visits from the other world, where nothing is quite as it seems. The red dragon on the flag, it's not just a symbol, it comes from a legend where the fierce Welsh dragon battles and defeats the invading Saxon dragon. A story of national pride, resilience, and identity, all embodied in a mythical beast. Every lake in Wales is said to hide a monster beneath its surface, and every forest is whispered to be home to a fairy, a ghost, or a spectral hound lurking in the shadows. Welsh fairies aren't the gentle, winged creatures you might expect. They're beautiful, unpredictable, and sometimes dangerous, and might even swap your baby for one of their own, leaving a changeling in its place. These legends help explain the land's strange shapes, the eerie mists that roll in, and the sense of mystery that lingers everywhere. Stand in a ruined castle or on a lonely moor, and you can almost hear the echoes of ancient voices. The wind carries whispers of old magic, and you'll feel the stories woven into the very air. Wales is a place where myth and reality blur together, where the past feels close enough to touch. The stories add depth and wonder to every view, every ruin, every path you walk. You're not just seeing scenery, you're stepping into legend, becoming part of the living folklore. The veil between worlds feels thin here, as if you might stumble into another realm at any moment. Next, how to survive and eat in Wales, where even the food has a story to tell. Some quick tips for the clueless tourist. Welsh is ancient and beautiful and tough to pronounce. W is a vowel, L is a hissing sound, and ed is like. Learn a few basics. Borda, good morning. Diolch, thank you. And ichid da, cheers. Try, fail, and laugh. Locals will love you for the effort. Now, the food hearty, comforting, and perfect for rainy days. Welsh rarebit is the ultimate cheese on toast, no rabbits involved. Cawl is a traditional lamb or beef stew, a hug in a bowl. Welsh cakes are addictive little griddled treats dusted with sugar. And the lamb, world famous, thanks to all that mountain grazing. Don't miss a Sunday roast or the booming craft beer and gin scene. Be adventurous, ask for recommendations and try everything. Eating and drinking your way through Wales is half the fun. The other half? Getting lost and loving it. Ready for the final challenge? So that's Wales. Castles, cliffs, legends, and weather that keeps you guessing. It's small but mighty, fiercely proud and full of surprises. I dare you to go. Drive the winding roads, climb a castle tower, try to pronounce Lanfair Pulgwyn Gilgogarich Werndrabu, Lalanticilio Gogogak. Stand on a Pembrokeshire cliff and watch the sea or get caught in the rain and laugh. This isn't a beach holiday, it's an adventure for explorers and storytellers. You'll come back with muddy boots, windswept hair, and a camera full of sheep. The real magic is in the misadventures, the friendly stranger, the perfect pint, the story you'll tell forever. Forget what you think you know about the UK. Look to the land of the dragon, go to Wales, it'll challenge, surprise, and capture your heart. Just keep the best bits secret, let's not make it too crowded. Go on, I dare you.